Hey there, and welcome to Factorio Space Age. My name is Brune. In the last episode, we got a little closer towards getting this whole science area set up. We did some tinkering over at the other base over here to get some more ice platforms and things. But now we're kind of in a little like waiting mode to basically get enough ice platforms to build over there. And we're not making them super fast, but it does look like we potentially like hit an equilibrium point where we're able to keep 8 machines going, and so we're getting like one every 3 seconds or something like that. So my plan now, so I could try and ramp this up, but I think that would like take a lot of extra building. Like it could take like a whole episode or two worth of just trying to get this set up, because I don't have enough ice platforms to do it anywhere other than really here. And so what I'm kind of thinking I want to do is, well, what did I just do? Okay. I just did the classic use a wrong hotkey from a different video game. But I think there's other things I can be doing in the meantime. For instance, planning out and figuring out how we're going to get all of these fluids where they need to go. And so I want to focus on that. And if we get to the point where there's nothing else to do, we have everything over here just sitting and waiting and ready to go other than these platforms or whatever. Then I will consider spending an episode to ramp up the production. Okay. So let's kind of get these things laid out. I don't really guess I need to have those as real things. Suppose if I turn my robots on, they'll go place all that stuff. So I'm going to use them just to get me a couple extra rocks or ice platforms. Because we're like, I guess in total we need like 3,000-ish, something like that. Wonder why one of them hasn't picked up that other thing yet. Oh, there we go. That was kind of weird. Ookie doke. So I suppose there's two options. There's piping everything over. Oh, yep. I knew that was eventually going to happen. There's piping everything over, right? And then there is using trains. So, and I've heard that the advantage to trains is that they don't freeze. So, and they don't necessarily require heat. We do have to have, but the thing like with trains though is that if we did do trains, we would need to have a train bringing like fuel or something out here, unless we were to try to build its own little mini, reactor thing like we got over there. Of course, I don't have a radar over there. So we only needed, I thought, like 4 a second of this. I mean, it was very small, so we don't even really need probably this one over here. Well, I suppose, what is this total? 2, 5, 8, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19. So, I mean, if this went down to 90% of actual production, we could need more eventually here. So, but I think with all the heat we have and how we're going to be burning off essentially heating, like stuff to heat things with. The 20 heating towers we're going to need, I think maybe I'll just work on piping some of this stuff down and over to these areas. Like put a heater over here that this pumps to and sends heat that way, put some heaters over here that send heat that way, put some heaters over here that send heat this way. I think I kind of want to just do that. And so I'm going to do my normal plan of designing it and then putting the heat and everything in afterwards. So this fluid specifically comes right over here. Yeah, it connects in with this thing right here. Because we're going to have heat coming this way, probably having the line come across and join in over here would be ideal. So if it came here, we could... have this heated like so. Oh, of course, it's one away. So it'd have to be there. Okay. And this kind of leaves a little space for heat pipe to get through there if it needs to. And this can reach across here. I want to be able to get some heat pipe down there, so I will do that one like so. We could do underground like that, so there's space there. And then we could have this one yeah, I guess it just does like that so that there's space to kind of get around each side of that. Part of me too that's like, if I'm gonna be like running solid fuel, or might even consider upgrading this solid fuel to rocket fuel, since it's just basically free to do that. You know, and I probably should plan on doing that, just turning this stuff into rocket fuel. Wait, the rocket fuel, does that take water? It does. Because I had all of my ratios and things kind of planned out at this point for that. How much water I was going to need. It's estimating about 20 or like 250 water a second. Is that what I was imagining? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, like 320 water a second here. Yeah, and this is making enough ice for all of that. I suppose this is making 150 ammonia. Really only 5 of those. So this will actually use up all of the ammonia that this produces. I'm going to do a little bit of tiny replanning here. 3 of those. I need 5 of these things. Or I would need 5 of these things, right, to do 3 of those. I want to go put a radar quickly. Never going to need one of those again. We'll just put a radar right there. Put a radar up in here, up in here. This is doing good. This looks like it's climbing. We already have about 200 space platforms. I like that. Get a few extra here for free. Okay, yeah, because I was thinking over like here I figured out that 3 of this basically handles this thing. And then you just end up with like way more ice than you know what to do with. And so part of me thinks I almost should just go with this ratio. But I suppose that wouldn't use up all the ammonia either. Yeah, you end up with 20 extra ammonia a second. Which I suppose could just be turned into solid fuel and just actually destroyed. Or actually burnt off. It's kind of cool because we can, instead of like throwing this stuff into a recycler to be destroyed, the solid fuel like we do on like Fulgora, we can just use that to throw it in a heater and you know, and heat things up around here. Can you read the temp off of this? Oh, beautiful. You freaking can. God, I love circuits. T is less than 900. We're gonna do that. That should also save on the ammonia solution and stuff that we have. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, I kind of like this plan. That's the play we're gonna go with. We're gonna do a little bit of redesigning, which is good because we have a lot of time to wait for those things. I wouldn't even say a lot of time to wait. We have a lot of designing and different things to be doing over here. Ah, of course. I mean, eventually all that stuff needs to be built anyways, so it's like whatever. But I'll just ignore them and come over here and build. Okay, so we're down to 2 of these. One that is used for burning off extra ammonia. So like we'll have like a pump, we'll turn that one on when when we have too much, right? So the water will be pretty easy to get. Because then, yeah, we want 2 of these. And I did direct feeding out of this. Yeah, because it's a perfect ratio there. I wonder if there's any sort of like potential for doing like a... I did a vertical flip, horizontal flip. Like somehow incorporating this into that ammonia solution right there somehow. And then just direct feeding out of this into those. Not quite though. Kind of close though. Oh, actually, you wouldn't be able to connect the pipes in. So the way that I did have it before is way better. Okay, so coming over here, if we were to kind of redesign this. How much ammonia solution am I using with this? I can't remember. I don't think I ever figured that part out. For me to go lay this down and double check that really quick. Lithium. Let's put in the modules like we planned. This one is just fully moduled up, I think. Yes. So this one was going to end up with too much ammonia solution as well. Okay. That was going to end up with way too much ammonia solution as well. But I suppose like 30... Oh yeah, this was a pretty close to an actual good ratio, wasn't it, I thought? Yeah, because we'll have like productivity in here. Okay, so we'll need to basically like get rid of some ammonia here and send it up over to here. This will be the where ammonia is destroyed location. So and I'm kind of curious about how I kind of have this. This is probably so dark for the viewers. Like honestly, it has to be so dark for the viewers. Let's do it over here so maybe you guys can see it a little clearer. I'm gonna let my bots go nuts there for a second. Maybe it's because I wanted to delete this stuff. Oh, and then I turned it off immediately. Okay. Oh, and then I gotta pick up the bots again. Turn off the bots. Lay this thing down. Okay, this is where it's kind of connecting with the normal. And we know we need one to be able to make solid fuel to destroy, and another one to make solid fuel to be turned into our rocket fuel. So I think it actually kind of works putting it on a belt like we have, and then we'll just send it to be made into rocket fuel with a burner there that will just grab the extra. So now the rocket fuel vertical flip. Yeah, because I mean, I think we could actually go like... horizontal. Essentially do the same shape. But have it take in the stuff. It almost makes me want to do this output right here. Coming over here, and then this will have an input. So we could even maybe do something a little funky. We bring this back one more space so that put a pipe there. Oh no, we can still heat that pipe if we do it like this. You just gotta put a little heat pipe there. But how would you heat this? I was thinking we could sneak in water from this direction, but then you wouldn't be able to heat this heat pipe. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So I think we're just kind of stuck just sending water up one more, essentially. I mean, maybe once I'm over there, actually in the spot where I want to place this stuff, I think this will go backwards, essentially. Okay, let's take that. Come down here to the big old science area, delete, and delete. Kind of like actually doing this a little further out like this so that we have kind of room to the left to maneuver belts and heat pipes and things of that nature. Okay. Now solid fuel will come this way. I suppose water can connect in. Pretty much anywhere off of this line, really. So that's good. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? Classic Brune. I always mess up the red inserter when I just have one red inserter coming out. Okay, that should handle the rocket fuel. We basically have that ratio done and more or less figured out. We'll need to create a heater that will burn off the solid fuel, the excess solid fuel that we will use to burn off excess ammonia. So back to kind of what I was doing over here. I imagine like I want to like bring a belt down that's going to be like heated both from kind of like up in here, and then have it just put some rocket fuel in a thing right here that will then be the thing that'll heat stuff here. Because I think like the heating, the more heat pipes you use, the more the heat, I guess, I'm assuming will dissipate over time just from being on this planet. And the more heat pipes you have, the more you're actually losing heat. And so I might even not connect them in a sense. We'll play with that a little bit when we get there. want to connect over to this one. Probably just like so. Pipe will just come down and connect all of that. That would come across in this way. There, that should get us everything there. Okay, power will be super easy to run. So do I have space to really sneak in some power? Yeah, I can jump a belt across here pretty easily, couldn't I? I mean, yeah, I can do an undergroundy. Yeah, we can make this belt come down through this way and over here to heat this. Yeah, okay. Let's quickly do this one. So this is the one, yeah, that actually has the... If you just eyedropper tool over top of one of these, boom. And this stuff is connecting into here. This is the actual lithium brine. This one goes straight into this stuff. How far south these things kind of come? So I think if this kind of connected in down there, it'd be fine. We'll probably have like a heater come over, belt some stuff over here, heater over here to heat all of these things. Maybe a heater over there and a heater over there even. I think I want to just connect it in across here, essentially. I don't like that you can't flip these. That is kind of annoying for me. I think we'll have to bring that one around that way. Okay, that kind of works. Oh, drop the pipe. Probably like that. Pipe, 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 pipe. Okay, those are all connected in. That's an easy one. Give me those free platforms. Need one more right here. All of these kind of connect into each other, I think. We'll have that one go vertical, I think, here. Wait, that doesn't need to be like that. This one needs to be here. That is all of them, okay. Pipe, pipe, pipe. Oh, I missed one undergroundy here. Well, a full undergroundy set. Let's see here. Coming across this thing would be right here. Oh, was that perfect distance there? It's actually pretty cool. We go. All the lithium brine is hooked up. We have the crazy green fluid. What stuff you can call it? Can't remember now. I want to say that that's the fluorine, but maybe that's wrong. Okay, here's where we get our sweet, sweet crude oil. Looks like it's going to need to connect in there, but then also come down to here. Wait, we could potentially just put the solid fuel, the extra solid fuel we make up there, onto this. Because we only needed like no solid fuel. We didn't really need a lot. Very interesting. If I were to Control X, delete, Control V, horizontal flip. Basically exactly where we kind of were before. But now it's going the other way. Solid fuel's coming this way. And so if we were to so then all solid fuel can just be put on there, sent down. It'll be on the wrong side of the lane. So we can do one of these maneuvers. Put it on the inside of the lane. And then we don't have to bring crude oil all the way down here. May need a third solid fuel thing up there. We'll kind of check that ratio when we come to it. But this will allow us also to... Oh yeah, and the ammonia solution is being piped up this way. So that should actually connect in very easily, I think. Wonder if it connects in easily here. Goes right there. So we can connect it in here and do something like this, right? But I think the problem here is that we would then need to move this like there or something. So we can bring a heat pipe up to heat this spot. Which is fine, I'll do that. I already just get that one placed in there. Minus. Concrete. Oh, I probably went over on time, didn't I? Classic. Did I put the concrete in the wrong spot? Did I put the ice platform in the wrong spot? I guess I'm not sure where I built. Okay. So then I think, yeah, we could put a third one over here. That is like the... We could put a pump here that's reading from like the ammonia tank. That'll be easy to just connect with power poles down there. Rocket fuel. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to stop the episode. We'll move on to connecting in the crude oil here in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. Looking forward to seeing the next one. Take care.